Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 15th day of March. Pretty good little rain overnight. The rain is on the way out, and by the end of this week, the warmest weather so far this year, perhaps. Hey, we're talking highs around 80. Let's go right to some of the Skycam shots around the network this morning. First off, coming from Trussville. Still some light rain, but the rain is beginning to end there in the northeast part of the Birmingham metro at 5 o'clock this morning. Go up north, pretty much the same deal in Huntsville. The roads are still wet. That is Memorial Parkway down below, or US 231 and US 431. And from Jasper, the rain is over. That's a look at downtown Jasper coming from the King Building. Deep upper low this morning, centered near Cape Girardeau, Missouri. And you can see the band of showers and storms in advance of that. And that's what we had last night. Peak of temperatures this morning, 44 in Haleyville. That's the cool spot. The warm spot, Montgomery at 59. Birmingham sitting at 50 today. Will be noticeably cooler than recent days. Highs will be closer to 60 in most spots. Let's look at the radar at the ridiculous hour of 4:59, which we really know it's 3:59. At least it was last week. Our bodies will get used to it. Still some good rain falling over there in the eastern counties, Cleburne and Randolph and Chambers and Lee, but that's on the way out. And there's a look at the more expansive view across the deep south. Good rain falling in Atlanta this morning. But again, notice the rain is over for West Alabama, and that rain will be ending in the eastern counties quite soon. Pretty decent rainfall amounts overnight. Just checking my trusty rain gauge here in North Shelby County. I picked up about 0.6 of an inch. It looks like the heavier totals were in West Alabama. Some spots there had over 1 inch. We'll have a full list of those later on the blog. Watch warning map, quiet as a mouse for mid-March. A handful of winter weather advisories way out in the northwest, and that's about it. And the rain for the next 5 days, and this started last night at 7 o'clock, and so really, we don't expect any rain beyond this morning. This is valid through the weekend, through Saturday evening at 7, and that amount is what came down last night and this morning. So let's move on to modeling. This is the OZGFS at noon today. And there's that deep upper low. That should be north of the state, a little north of Nashville. And down below that, underneath that cold core, I would imagine we'll see a few showers up in Tennessee and Kentucky today, and maybe, just maybe, Huntsville and Scottsboro. But down this way, we think the sky becomes partly sunny. And again, much cooler. The high today around 60, the rain off to the east. Tomorrow in the morning, it'll be pretty cool. Many spots could visit the upper 30s. The NAM is showing 37, so some of the colder valleys might even see a light touch of frost, but a nice warm-up during the day. We'll see highs back in the mid-60s. And Thursday, the warm-up really begins. The GFS is showing 77 on Thursday with a bright sunny sky. And Friday, a pretty good chance we'll be touching 80 degrees. Yeah, that sounds good. And if you like that, you'll like the weekend. There's a look at Saturday. Again, gorgeous. Sunny with a high close to 80. And pretty much the same deal on Sunday. So again, the rain is out of here for a while, and we really start to warm up Thursday, Friday, and over the weekend. Go to next week. This is Monday. Ridging over the southeast here. Warm and dry. Big trough out west, so a pretty high amplitude pattern. Down below that, showers break out from Texas to Minnesota, but we stay dry, kind of breezy, and again, very mild, highs well up in the 70s. And then Tuesday, the surface low is way up there at James Bay in Canada with the trailing front, and the front's not going to have much upper support. There might be a shower Tuesday, and then Wednesday of next week, the 23rd, the front comes in here with a chance of showers. And again, the upper support is far away, so we don't expect any severe weather. And there's some cool air behind that, but the real cool air is shunted east and not south. We'll check the end of the forecast on the 27th. Pretty good-looking trough axis to the west. Cold front coming through, 540 line down to about Kansas City. But again, on the 30th, you can see that there's no evidence of a big eastern U.S. trough. Shortwave over New England, a weak zonal flow here, and no sign of any cold air in the operational GFS. We do note, though, that the teleconnections are showing a negative NAO showing up, a pretty good spike downward in about 16 days. So just that might open the door for one of these famous late-season cold snaps at some point in early April. So again, I certainly am not going to say that the freezes are over for this year. In fact, I'm pretty confident we'll have at least one more. That's it for the Weather Extreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 3:30 or so today. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Again, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, and God bless.
Each day, there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.